Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome. It has been 5 years since I started making videos on YouTube, and by popular vote, the consensus was that I should play Minecraft. So, hello there, and welcome. I suppose the first thing I'll do is actually skip the night. So there's a couple things I'm going to do today. The first thing I'm going to do is just sort of show off the sort of stuff that I have built in my own personal world here. And secondly, I'm going to attempt more or less, and probably very unsuccessfully, a speedrun until I get bored doing that, because I have little faith that I will actually succeed. But first, let's start the little tour showing off what we did. Last year, for my anniversary video, I built myself, started to build myself a swimming pool, which I am very pleased with how it turned out. I've got a lovely, nice lap pool. I've got a nice hot tub over here. I made a couple little changing rooms with a shower. Overall, I don't normally worry too much about spending time on aesthetics, but this is all meant to be part of a mansion that I'm building for myself, and I've really wanted to put a lot of hard work into it. I even have a sauna off the side. Oh, fire! Hey, Quill, nice to see you streaming. Probably can't stay though as my time zones go crazy, but if you're still streaming in like a couple hours, I'll be back. If not, here's to 5 more years. Well, thank you very much. If you want to see what I've built in Minecraft, be sure to skim the VOD, or at least to see me do absolutely poorly as I attempt to speedrun Minecraft for the first time with a very limited understanding of how to do any of that. So, there's actually not much else that's finished in my mansion at this point. I've got this lovely table with some lovely chairs. A nice black runner. We're serving steak for dinner. These are definitely cups and not sea pickles. That's definitely how it goes. Got myself a nice little kitchen off the side. This trash can actually works if you toss stuff into it. I've got actually functional sinks, which that took forever to figure out, even with following the, a guide that I found. I've got a nice stove. And I've got mostly what I consider to be a pretty much finished living room. Mostly big, fluffy couches and tables, nice TV. I like how it's all turned out, but there's really not much else here, and to be honest, I have done barely any work on this mansion in several months. But let's take a look at what I consider to be my main base. When I first started this world, it spawned me about, about 400 blocks over in that direction. And I came across this lovely desert village, just right on the edge between a desert and not desert. And I basically decided to make it my base. So over the course of about a month and a half, I built a very secure perimeter wall around the entire village, moved the villagers into some better homes, built a canal so I can easily access the water. Most of the villagers sleep inside of that big house there, which is just filled with beds. Some of the villagers I have separated into little trading holes. So here's where I keep my clerics. Down here, I've got a few. I don't have like a master villager for everything yet, but I've got a mason, and somehow their kid seems to be hanging out with them. Over here, we've got a cartographer, a weaponsmith, a toolsmith, and an armorer. Not bad. But the real pride and joy, and I just want to emphasize, this is a single player survival Minecraft world. I do not even have my commands on. I've had to do this all by hand over the course of probably about 3 years working on this world. This is the pride of my village. This is the House of Wisdom, where I have successfully gotten and contained a librarian villager selling the maximum rank of every major enchantment in the game. And I do mean all of them. I even have curses of binding and vanishing in case I ever need them. Like here, channeling. Yeah, we've got channeling. We've got a Riptide 3. We've got everything. Separated into categories, so we've got general stuff, which is unbreaking and mending. We've got tool stuff, efficiency, fortune, silk touch, fishing rod, luck of the sea, and lure. Armor stuff, we've got protection, fire protection, blast protection, projectile protection, thorns. For boots, we've got feather falling, depth strider, frostwalker. Helmets are lumped in as well with respiration and aqua affinity. Over here, we've got our weapon stuff. We've got sharpness, smite, sweeping edge, looting, knockback, fire aspect. No Bane of Arthropods, because I do not know anyone anywhere who has ever actually wanted Bane of Arthropods on their sword. Here on the other side of the middle, we've got Breach and Density, which are for the new mace weapon, which I'm very excited. I actually only 2 days ago managed to finally get myself a Windburst 3 tome, which took way longer than I thought. And now I have this ultra-powerful mace going along with all of my other ridiculously heavily enchanted gear, including a full set of protection for netherite stuff. Over here, we've got bow stuff. We've got power, infinity, punch, flame. We've got our crossbow stuff with piercing, multi-shot, and quick charge. And finally, the tridents with channeling, loyalty, riptide, and impaling. Also, every single one of these villagers was at some point turned into a zombie villager and cured, and finally sealed into their little trading areas. This one building probably represents about 30% of the total hours I have spent in this world. And, well, there's also a big tower over there that I built. The wall that goes around the entire village is layered, so you can go through it. This is the canal where you can access the waterways. And the wall even has a minecart in it, a mine crack, which runs from the entrance area all the way to my big tower in the back of the village. And this tower is pretty much my main base as far as living and aesthetics. I've moved my storage out of there, and we will get to that. The system is built so that the mine carts actually move in and hit the cactus and fall into hoppers, which move over to this dispenser so they can just be reloaded. So this is an automatically reloading cart distribution system. We've got this minecart, which runs to my iron farm, and the portal that serves as my as my main hub in the nether. This one runs to the deep mines. So the reason I built my tower here is actually very simple. And yeah, I've got a little dungeon here with some blood stains. This world is a lot bigger than my first impressions. Minecraft worlds have more surface area than planet Earth by significant degrees. They run millions of blocks in each direction. There is actually behind this wall a monster spawner that was very close to the surface and very near the village. This lever controls lights inside of the spawn room. When the lights are on, no zombies are able to spawn in that spawner. When the lights are off, the zombies are able to spawn. They're pushed through by a waterway. I actually wish I could go into spectator mode to show it off. But they go into a waterway, they go up a bubble elevator, they're pushed over by a water current, and then ultimately they fall down right here. So I actually have a fully functional XP grinder sitting in my house. And because of the distance that they fall, it's basically just one swipe to kill anything that lands here. And of course, this manages to collect all their stuff, and then I've got an ender chest here for, in case I really just don't want to carry anything. You can go ahead and stay there. Moving up, this is the main floor of my tower. When I actually first moved to this village, there was a whole set of buildings up here on this tier of the village. Over time, I got rid of them. I was actually recently using all of this space for my animal farm. But in the end, I, relocated my animal farm as well. But this is my elevator system. This is another entry into the walls. They're all nice, conveniently labeled. So this tower symbol represents the bottom floor. Don't mind the magma. It's not like it's going to hurt you much. This first level is my arboretum. I made this entire floor into a nice indoor garden. And mostly this is because there's a huge cobblestone structure here, and most of this is actually space that is being used for my zombie elevator. Because it has to drop them a certain distance in order to make it so that one tap will just kill them. So I figured, why not just build like an indoor stone feature and, just turn the whole thing into a garden level, which is what I did. And I tried to put as much variety of stuff in here as I could. So it's very busy. It's one of the busiest rooms in the whole tower, but I absolutely love it. The next floor is my transportation room. Here I keep my primary portal into the nether. Not the roof of the nether, but just into the main nether. And out here, I actually have a landing platform. So let me show you what I mean by that. So this is an easy way to get into the base while flying, even at high speeds, without taking damage. You fly through the water, and the water aborts your momentum, and you just hit the wall, and you take no damage. So you can go through there at any speed while flying, and you won't take damage when you land. This is my pride and joy. Don't mind the screaming. This is my museum. A collection of everything I have managed to collect during the lifetime of this Minecraft world. I do have an end crystal, which I keep nicely secure so that I can't accidentally tap it. I have a conduit, which is fantastic, and it even provides water breathing inside of my water elevator, which doesn't really matter because the bubbles do that anyway. Moving on to my natural collection, we've got a collection of skulk stuff here, including a screamer. Luckily, there's carpet all over the floor, so going in and out of the water is the only time you have to listen to it scream. We've got some crying obsidian and just some other blocks from out of the nether, including some ancient debris. I would not say I run a huge surplus on ancient debris, but enough that I can afford, one block and one scrap. Then moving over, we show off the amethyst, diamond, and this collection of ores includes an ore block on both the surface level and the deep level stone. And let me tell you, this might actually surprise you, but legitimately, the two hardest blocks to find here were actually deep slate copper and surface level diamond. Those were the two hardest blocks of this to find. Over here, I've got some blocks from a ocean monument, a couple treasure maps, one filled out, one not. Over here, we've got stuff from the end. We've got Dragon's Breath, an Ender Pearl, a banner from an End City, the Dragon's Egg, and Elytra. Just really good stuff. Dragon's Head, of course. We've got some mob heads. The Piglin mob head might be the single hardest item for me to get. This was such an unbelievable pain in the butt to get. This is a general map at the maximum zoomed out level of the entire area where my main base is. This is some flowers, including some real rare ones. We've got pitcher plants, the torch pod or whatever it's called, a wither rose, and then just a lily of the valley for some reason. I do have all of the different shards collected from the last couple of updates. Each pot on these shelves has all four sides as a single shard. You can mix and match them however you want. And I actually really quite like these shards. I think they're very nice. This is my wall of just various random things. Some are rarer than others. The most recent additions to this wall are the ominous potion and the ominous trial key from the new vaults. Here I have a collection of every type of weapon, both a regular and an enchanted version. So we've got wood, stone, iron, gold, diamond, netherite. The maces, the tridents, also an absolute pain in the ass to get. Bows, crossbows, shields, an arrow, a spectral arrow. I think I'll put at least one, tipped arrow here as well. One of every type of suit of armor, both an enchanted and an unenchanted variant. Leather, chainmail, iron, gold, diamond, netherite. I also showed off the dye colors for armor. So each one of these is just, I can't remember. I think it's leather. I think each of these is just leather armor. But yeah, we've got all the dye colors. They can be mix and match to make more gradients, but I'm not going to fill this room with hundreds of variants. Even I'm not that crazy. But we've got the black, the brown, the gray, the light gray, white, red, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, and pink. Over here, I'm so proud of this. This took a lot of time to get. I actually have a display for every type of armor trim in the game, including the two newest ones on the end. Each one of these is an iron set of armor using a red dye, just so that the pattern really is vibrant and easily noticed. And, I mean, just seeing them all lined up like this, it's so pretty. I did have to find at least one copy of each trim. You can copy trims once you get them, but it gets to be pretty expensive with diamonds, because diamonds are needed to copy. This is one copy of every music disc currently in the game, including the 3 new ones from the trial chambers. So yeah, this is my museum. I am so insanely proud of my museum. And higher up, we actually have one more room that I built. I built a tinted glass dome on the highest level of my tower, but I will come back to that because that's not really something I can show off right now, just because it's raining, unfortunately. So this is my produce farm. This is where I grow all of my crops and my trees. I've even got areas to grow, nether fungus as well, because it'll just grow in this mycelium. I have a nice flower field for my bees. I've got some nice cactus areas, a kelp farm, dark oak, pumpkins, melons, bamboo, and reeds. I've got this giant pile of trees, which I have capped with a high barrier of glass so that the trees don't grow too tall, that it becomes a pain to cut them down. But more importantly, it protects them from lightning strikes. And I can grow a crap ton of wood here very efficiently. And, in case I ever need it, I've got giant fields for wheat and for beetroot, and potatoes. These aren't things I actually harvest much. They're mostly just here in case I ever do need them. Which, I usually don't. This whole area has been flattened and used for that purpose. Over here, I keep my animals. This is where I relocated my animal farm to. So I've got a general sheep pen over here. But then I also have 6 sheep of every dye color, neatly separated into smaller pens of their own. Just in case I ever need like a very specific color of wool, I can just come here and get it easily. Over here is where I keep my sniffers. It definitely took a while to get the first 2 sniffers going. But now I have a whole small herd, so they can regularly dig up these torch flower seeds and pitcher plant seeds, and they just breed with each other with the torch flower seeds, and then lay an egg, and then I can just plant an egg right there. So yeah, it's a great place for the sniffers. It's definitely a lot better than where they used to be living, which was just as eggs buried in the ocean. We've got our pigs over here. I've got some llamas over here, because you can just kidnap the wandering merchants' llamas and breed them. But the babies actually come out with the same patterning, which is interesting. These are my armadillos. I only got them in a couple days ago. because the new patch actually lets you attach leashes to boats, which made that a lot easier. Because there are no savannas within about 3,000 blocks of my main base in any direction that were generated post-Armadillo. I've got some rabbits. I honestly don't know why. They're not exactly useful. My massive cow farm. Got a few horses. Got a bunch of chickens. You know, most of the stuff I don't actually have any immediate need for. The whole point of it really is just that if I do need it at some point in the future, I will be able to very easily access it at industrial scales. And now, let's show off my iron farm and my nether hub. So this is just a long causeway that I built, which connects over to what used to be another village, but I repurposed it and kidnapped a few of its citizens and turned it into an iron farm. Which, you know, that's just one of the things you have to accept with Minecraft. You know, sometimes you just have to, you know, enslave some people and, you know, stick them in a village and see what happens. There we go. I also have a mob farm here. So this one is a fully automatic mob farm. You don't have to kill them. All of the enemies fall far enough that they die. The room's completely darkened off. I have tried to make a lot of area around here so mobs can't spawn, so it's a little more efficient, but honestly, it is perfectly efficient enough as it is. Like, I can just AFK here in this iron farm over a night, and you know, it'll generate enough iron and enough mob drops, since they're both nearby. It'll generate enough stuff to keep me busy for a while. Mostly these days I use it to refill on my gunpowder. And this is the primary entrance to my rooftop nether hub. This is where I keep my portals for easy transportation to just about everywhere. This portal links back to the one in my tower when you go through it this way. If you come through it the other way, it just goes to the nether below, so I'm easily able to access the lower parts of the nether as well. So this way is my mob and my iron farm. This way leads to my wither farm. I actually do have a farm set up to collect wither skeleton skulls. This middle track leads to an ancient city. And this track here on the left actually leads to my new guardian farm, which is very exciting. This track on the left leads to my pyramid, which we will get to. And the right track leads to my end portal. And then I knew that when the trial chambers with the newest patch would be released, that I was going to need a large stretch of space that hadn't been generated yet, so that it actually would generate trial chambers. So I put out a cart that leads 2,000 blocks in that direction. And, yeah, basically I just find trial chambers through there and mark them off as I find them, so. As you can see, I have really put in the effort to sort of make all of this like an industrial scale, even though it's just my personal world. So let's take a look at another thing that I built in my village here. You might have caught a slight glimpse of this up there, like a floating, like a sky island. That's just something I built mostly because I was kind of curious to see if I could. But there's actually a connecting path to it here. I still need to change out the walls in this little stairway area. But it leads to this nice little underwater tunnel. And then the tunnel leads to another water elevator. And this water elevator goes all the way up the inside of this waterfall. Because it is actually falling water on the outside, but the inside of the waterfall carries you up, up, up to my little sky island. And honestly, I don't know what the hell I was doing when I built this. It's just a thing that's here. I don't honestly have very many plans with it. Mostly it was an experiment to see if I could. But, yeah, kind of been avoiding mentioning or keeping this in frame too big. This is the biggest mega project on my world. This is a 2-scale model of the Great Pyramid of Giza. 137 or 38 blocks tall, and then either 230 or 231 blocks to a side. That corresponds to the dimensions of the Great Pyramid of Giza. It took me... I worked on this off and on for about 4 months, and it took a ridiculous amount of effort and resources to build. Most of the sandstone was quarried from here. This entire thing used to be a mountain that stretched up about this high. Just a giant sand and sandstone mountain. Now basically this stone core and a little flat plateau is all that remains of it. All the rest has been repurposed. But I'm very, very proud of it. And it is finally night now, which means I can show off the top level of my tower properly. I have always loved space. I have always loved the stars. And I always wished I could live somewhere that would have just a dome for stargazing. So, this is my stargazing dome, with nice carpeted floors and nice cushy reds around the side. I love it in here. And what's really cool is that when it gets dark enough, usually when the moon is lower or the moon is less full, you actually lose the ability to easily see the lines demarking the tinted glass. And, this can also vary just based on your monitor. And it just looks like you're standing here looking up at the stars with nothing between you and them. And it's just a beautiful effect. But, yeah, let's head back toward that pyramid. I just really wanted to make sure I showed off that dome while it was still nighttime. This pyramid is where I now keep my new, industrial inventory operations. So there's actually a way to access it right here, which leads to this nice little thing to fall down. You gotta watch out for mobs spawning in here, but they usually don't bother getting too close. But yeah, this is the interior of the pyramid. I've got a big kelp thing here. I've got a massive storage system. I don't bother automating it because, oh my god, that would take so long to build a good one. To build like a good sorter. This is my super smelter. You just load up the kelp blocks or whatever other fuel here. Load up the stuff you want to get smelted in there, and it just handles it, which is really nice. And here is a larger collection of maps that I have made for my area. So you can see currently we're right there inside of the pyramid. Here's my base. There's the little sky islands. I love this world. I really, really do. And if we just sleep through the night, the two main ways out of the pyramid are to take that portal, which leads back to the rooftop nether hub, or you take this water elevator and it just pops you out on top of the pyramid. And then you can just go and travel around anywhere you want to very easily with your elytra. I've put a lot of work into this. A lot of work. And there is, if you follow this minecart, there we go. This actually leads down to some of the big mine shafts that I've built, as well as a further down area that connects to the deep slate mines. But I even have this mine track, which connects all the way from my tower base to my pyramid, and just brings you right there. So I've done my best to try and integrate everything. I know I play alone, but you know, it is possible to just like click open to LAN if, you know, anyone was ever around and wanted to play in this world. You know, I could do that. Or, you know, maybe someone would want to share the world and I could just give them the files. And, you know, I have tried to create a system that would be accessible, even if someone was to, you know, log into this world and basically have to start from scratch. And I think I've done a pretty good job of building that kind of accessibility and that kind of utility. Whoop. Already a minecart here and it doesn't want to behave. You know, this actually reminds me. Something I've wanted to do. I actually haven't taken the opportunity to really try out the new wind burst effect. So why don't I give it a shot? Holy crap, that's high. Oh my god. Wow. So that's how wind burst works, huh? That is really, really high. Oh my god. Why would you even need that? Like, seriously, why would you even need to go up that high with this thing? Okay. Whoop. Okay, you're all being very rude right now. I just want to try off this new thing. Whoops. The problem is I've noticed with the mace, though, is that it seems a bit tough to actually... Okay, we need to thin out your numbers a bit. If you wouldn't mind going off the edge, please. If you wouldn't mind going off the edge, please. Netherite armor is a bit busted, honestly. Okay, you need to go away as well. Thank you. Alright. I have noticed it can be a bit hard... Oh, let's stop them from climbing up that way. Ow, what the hell? Damn. That is really fun. I really don't think this is going to... I really don't think this is going to replace a sword or an axe as my main weapons. It's just... It's a hard thing to land those shots. And for such a small return, right? But that's okay. I mean... God, I could easily spend another hour showing you more stuff in this world. I could show you my various farms, and I could show you some of the other places that I've built up. But, you know, most of it is here, and I would say that definitely the scale of what I built is easily represented by what I've already shown you here today. Don't need any bones. We can just toss them in the water. Arrows are always fine. That'll be good in the museum. And then I've got that one torch plant seed, and my seeds go in here. Oh, will you knock it off? You made me knock off my coral. How dare you? Rude. Rude. Still working the kinks out. I only recently expanded this area, so up until a few days ago, it only went to here. So now there's just like bigger areas of darkness for them to spawn in that I'm not quite used to yet. Eventually, I am going to lay out a platform throughout this entire pyramid, and I am going to be building some other things in here as well. I think the next one I'm going to build is an automatic kelp crafting station, so that I can have like an infinite fuel supply for the furnace. You know, a few other things, but for the most part, I'm satisfied. So thank you for bearing with me. There is literally no one watching. That's okay. But let's see what happens when I now attempt a speedrun. So I don't even know if I'll make it to the end, but my understanding is that my first objective is to find iron, get buckets, and make a portal to the Nether. Oh, God, I hate when it spawns you in a tree. I hate that so much. Finding... where's a safe place down? Finding sunken ships. Oh, water. Okay. Finding sunken ships would also be useful. I'm not a big fan of the mangrove. But all the same, I still need the wood to start. I'm sorry. Did that say trident vibrate? There's a drowned with a trident? Why is there already a drowned with a trident somewhere? Oh my god, that's horrifying. Mangroves. Why mangroves? Okay, let's just go somewhere over here. I don't see any sunken ships or anything. And these pulpy roots I basically can't do anything with as far as wood crafting. Here we go. Here's a few like actual normal things. And I also see structures over in that distance. Okay. Good. Alright, that's what I actually need to get this run started. So I want to get 4 logs, because that'll be enough to sort of start me out. Okay. No, just get all the wood, make the crafting table, make a couple sticks, and then just get a couple basic tools to start. There we go. Okay. So, first things first, this village. We are looking for iron, or failing that, anything else that is going to be helpful. I think, as I understand it, the main steps of the speedrun are to get to the nether. So I need iron for buckets. And then once there, to get enough gold to trade with piglins for Eyes of Ender, and then to get blaze rods. So we're going to see if I can at least get that far. This is a good-sized little village over here, you know? I mean, I feel good about it. Hopefully, I do find a little bit of iron. It would be even better if it just happened to be near, like, I don't know, surface lava. Surface lava is rare, but it would make this... Oh my god, it's near surface lava. Okay, okay. This is huge. This is huge. We are near surface lava. Okay. If I can find iron... There's an iron golem. I can get iron from that. There's plenty of hay. I can get that for food. Gonna set a respawn point because I fully expect that I am going to die. Nope, that's looms. Okay, maybe over here. There's a ruined portal over there as well. That'll make that even easier. Okay. Well, I would rather fight a golem than have to go digging deep, to be frank. But it's also very, very possible that this is where I die. Okay. Oh god, no. Okay, please tell me you have no way to reach me. Okay. Alright, this works. This will give me at least a couple iron. Assuming my axe doesn't break before he does. My axe broke before he did. Okay. That's 4 iron. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's enough. That is enough. That's enough for a bucket. And I have access to surface lava, and I have access to a ruined portal. Okay. That's perfect. Okay, so I do need the crafting table for the bucket. I mean, I already know I'm going to be bringing the lava over there, so I might as well just grab a piece now. Alright, we're going to grab specifically that piece. And I think I'm going to take this bed. I am not really certain the exact way that they kill the Ender Dragon with beds without getting themselves hurt. I've seen it done. I've never really attempted to replicate it. So I don't know how it's done. But I would assume you have to arrange blocks in a specific way to essentially create, like, a barrier. And a ruined portal should even give us some gold. So we're going to see how much of this portal I will actually be able to repurpose. Because I'm not going to be able to move the individual blocks. Damn. Oh, okay. Alright, little bits of Alright, that's actually a pretty good pile of stuff. So I'm pretty sure crying obsidian does not work. Which means that the best way to do it... 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so this is taller than it needs to be for a portal. So I can put this here, and then 1 block over like that. Okay. And then I can put a lava source, whoop, not there. I can put a lava source here. And then... Okay, that did not succeed. But that's okay, because the water didn't actually touch the source block. There it goes. Okay. Alright, the water touched the source. So that's 1 block down. And then we can get rid of this dangerous lava here, which actually reveals... Okay, put that there. Which actually reveals a gold block, which is another thing that I need. Okay. That's another block down for constructing the portal. There's definitely faster and more efficient ways to do this. But I am playing very cautiously. I could also really, really use some more iron if I could find any. Because more buckets would speed this up. The only other source of lava I know is back over here. I'm not sure exactly how I'm supposed to get arrows either. I do know that I have a hoe, though, and the hoe is the best weapon. There's a building over here I didn't search. The hoe is the best weapon for digging up all of those hay bale blocks. Okay, a furnace. Yeah, I'll take a furnace for sure. Oh, and lava. That's beautiful. Okay, that's lava. It's an iron chest plate. Not what I was really hoping. Okay, that had cursive binding. I literally cannot take it off. That is unfortunate. Still, I know this is slow, but considering that this is my first ever attempt and with pretty minimal knowledge of how speedrunning Minecraft actually works. Oh my god, that is so convenient. I would say this is actually going quite well. These will be useful for food. There we go. Do we have any more trees here? Trees would be really helpful. Not really. If this can be all the food gathering that I do for the entire run, that would be ideal. You're a shepherd. Oh, there's so much more. Okay, well, I have a bucket. I really do want to... I'm going to have to make a couple trips to make this work. So I think it's worth investing in a boat to save time. I'm pretty sure that tree there is not a mangrove. So it will actually have some like wood that I can use. What is that? Is that an acacia? I think it's an acacia tree. Yeah, that's an acacia tree for sure. Okay. Good. So I've got a number of the basic things that I need to make this work. I do have one iron left. I could turn that into a shield. Okay. Whoop. Up the hill. I'm kind of glad no one is watching me do this right now. It actually takes off a little bit of the pressure. I mean, I know probably at least a couple people will end up watching the VOD, but, you know. Right now, it's just me talking into the void. That's perfectly okay with me. That's how all of my previous anniversary videos have gone anyway. Okay. So whoop. Oh my god, I was aiming for the water. Alright, let's keep on working on this. So these are the proper dimensions. Oh my... Okay. Whoosh. Did that contain it? No, it didn't. Okay. Did that do it? No, that just got rid of the lava. I have to very specifically and very carefully place a water source block directly next to a lava source block. So if I put it here, then I can place them there. Okay. That's fine. We can build a boat. There's still plenty of lava left to work with. I do enjoy my tea. How much bread can I end up making? So that's 31 times 9 divided by 3. A lot. I can make a lot of bread. Glad I did the math. Oh, there's actually this little canal that goes all the way in. Okay. Cool. Hold on. There we go. That will make it easier to access the rest of the lava when I come back. It's not exactly super fast, but it'll work. And we'll just mark the entrance with some reeds. I'm not really going for any record, in a sense. Not even really like a personal record. My sole goal at this point is to see if I am able to do it at all. Given any number of hours, given any amount of difficulty, can I actually do this? Okay. So these are the paths. No, hold on. Okay, that's a slab. So, there. Alright. I have the outline. I think I can grab... Oh, I just spent that time building the shortcut back to the lava in the smithy when I just took the last lava from the smithy, didn't I? Yeah, that sounds like something I would do. That's okay. My bed is back there, and I'll be able to rest before I continue making this portal. So, I think the way that the top speed runs go is that they get to the Nether, and then they try to find a bastion so they can get gold. And then also the Nether Fortress so they can get blaze rods. That represents my best understanding of how the Minecraft speedruns work at this point. I don't see any enemies spawning, so we should be able to just sleep straight through the night. Good. Okay. So, next step, we're going to have lava here. And then... So the next lava can go there, and then the next water can go here. Let's also make as much bread as I can. So that's a lot of bread. I now have over 100 loaves of bread. I am still ultimately going into the Nether very much unprepared. I don't even have... I need some kind of a weapon. I really, really feel like I should spend, like, at least 5... maybe 10 max minutes looking around after I get this portal built, just to see if I can find any surface iron. I really don't know how well I'm going to do against blazes without any extra iron at all. Would it not just be faster to actually build the portal right here? I think it actually is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I think it's genuinely just going to be faster to build it right here. But I am already seeing a couple issues. So the first issue is that I definitely want to have a barrier between where I'm dropping water and the lava. There. That should make that safer. And then we can create an infinite water source here. There. Okay. So that's one block. And that's 2. Perfect. Okay. That is 3. So for this one, I think I'm going to want another block there. Water and there. Perfect. Okay. So this is working. This is definitely working. Which, honestly, I'm kind of surprised by. Okay. So, the next block... Alright, the next one I just need to do really fast. Whoops. Okay. We have a problem. Alright, new plan. Before it gets worse, we're just going to pick up the lava. Okay. So, lava here, water there. Yeah, just like that. Okay. All right, this is definitely the better way to do this. I have my dimensions wrong, don't I? It needs to be one taller. Yes, those dimensions should work. Can I just drop a lava next to an existing source block? Yes, I can. Okay. That would certainly make this a lot easier. I'm basically just teaching myself the techniques as I go along. Okay. So, the corner piece I don't need. Which means that the next piece would need to go right there. Okay. So the next piece would go here. And then the next one would go there. And that should be a functioning nether portal. That is a functional nether portal. Okay. Alright. I have achieved the first objective of a Minecraft speedrun. Now, the next problem is going to be navigating the nether in order to find a fortress and, if possible, a bastion. So, let's build a new crafting table over here. There we go. Okay. A new one of those. At this point, the lava is just a liability to me. There we go. And drop the crafting table. Okay, let's see what's inside the nether. Okay. 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 Alright. This doesn't look too treacherous. 7627. I want to note those coordinates. Minus 7627. So I can find my way back. I'm actually not... I will be 100% honest. I expect that I am going to die while attempting to do this. I do not think I have the skills... Oh my god, I tossed my furnace through. I do not think I have the skills to actually pull this off without dying. So I'm going to create a little safe area here. So we're going to have a furnace. And I am putting down a chest for the things that are actually, like, really, really important. I'm just going to take 20 bread with me. The sand will probably be useful. Okay. And then the last thing I want to do... I don't want to pop out of that portal and get attacked. So I'm going to drop a couple torches under the expectation that I am going to die. Or, you know, that this part is going to take a minute. So let's drop a few torches around. Alright, now let's see what we can do. So there's really only one direction that I can travel, and that's this way. Which leads immediately to a drop. Okay. Looking for structures. I have very little to my name right now. Crap. Okay, there's a way to access deeper parts of the Nether. I hear a ghast. Really not happy being in a soul sand valley. That's a real problem. I don't even have an iron pickaxe. I have nothing that I can... Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. That's a bastion. That is a freaking bastion. And I do have sand, so I can make this less of a damaging fall. Okay. I see a chest. I am wearing gold. So I think they'll be mostly okay with me. I see 2 chests. Okay. Alright, here's chest 1. There's another chest over there. Okay, that is a sword. That is a sword. That's ancient debris. Okay, don't freak with me. There's a ghast over there. We're not going to mess with that. Don't mind me, sir. Huh. Ghasts are immune to lava. I didn't actually know that. Okay, I don't see any way across without building. Is there anything over here that is of use to me? No. And I'm not going to be able to break several types of blocks with a wooden pickaxe. I think this is the safest point across. But of course, it's not just the getting in, it's the getting out where the real trick is. So hopefully this chest is going to really have some good stuff for me. Okay, 2 iron. Gold. Gold is good. Iron ingots, string, a block of gold, a pork chop, some bone blocks, chest. Okay. So this is not the most ideal set of treasure I could get. I don't even have enough iron. Well, if I can... No, my priority right now has to be to get back home. Somehow I have to get back. I'm going to guess that because they are crafted blocks, that a wooden pickaxe can break these. Okay, it can. I imagine raw blackstone would not break to a wooden pickaxe. But basically anything that a player can craft is breakable by any tier of tool. I really want to see if I was right. No, okay, even a wooden pickaxe is able to break blackstone. Okay. Okay. There is probably some more treasure somewhere in this facility. And the piglins are not hostile to me at this time. Oh. Okay, chest. I thought I also spotted something brown over here. It was a piglin's head. Okay. No, 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 no. Freaking hell. Damn it. Alright. Okay, I just lost everything I grabbed. Damn it. I had a Smite 4 iron sword. Actually, better plan. I need more blocks. I literally do not have a single piece of... Oh, boy. Okay. I probably should have gone for at least the stone tools. Okay, here's some stone. So I can make a stone pickaxe. And I can gather some sand before I go back. I don't know if stone pickaxes actually make gold drop either. I really might just kind of be screwed until I can get some more iron. I'm just going to keep going until I break this pickaxe. Okay. Gonna leave my tools here. So there's still definitely one chest that I wasn't able to get to before I was killed. And a few of my items might even have managed to survive. I just gotta get back quickly and see. Crap, crap, crap. Crap. Damn it. Alright, I'm dead. Oh, no, no. Okay, I'm not being chased. Okay. I'm not dead yet. But I'm not in good shape either. Damn. We can definitely break netherrack with a stone. Maybe I can find a way around... I think I'm just going to have to cut through. I mean, the bastion wasn't that far off. Of course, the problem now is that all of the piglins are going to be aggroed on me because I'm not wearing any gold. And regular piglins carry crossbows, which makes them rather significantly more dangerous, unfortunately. Ah. Or I can miss a step and die. Oh. Okay. Let's try again. I'm just going to go in with basically nothing here. So I think we have to accept that there's basically no chance of me recovering any of the items that I lost on that first death. Yeah, I know you guys are pissed at me. There's nothing I can do about that right now. Okay. Crap. Which way? Did not mean to do that. Alright, this is where I went up. Which now I can't do. Okay. Go, go, go. So the bastion is right there. Okay. I don't see any sign of the items that I lost. We're just gonna... Well, so much for the bunny hop plan. Okay. So... I think... I am pretty well resigned to the fact that I need more iron, or this just isn't going to work. So I'm going to try sailing off in that direction. And seeing if I don't come across any mountains or anything where, you know, I might reasonably find some surface iron. So I'm on... $544 is my X. Shipwrecks 2. Shipwrecks would be good. Potential places to find iron. Just gotta keep my eyes open right now. This is definitely not a speedy speedrun, but I always knew it wouldn't be. This is basically just like my first attempt to, you know, see if I can beat Minecraft without spending, you know, weeks essentially building up an unassailable level of power. I'm definitely not at a particularly pro level. What is the rate of change on that? Yeah, I thought so. Basically not finding much. There's a bit of a ruin. That might have something worth grabbing. But if I see a drowned with a trident, I'm just bailing. Okay, any chests here? Not that I'm seeing. There's an ocean monument over there. Okay, there's a chest here. And down. Okay, so... Damn it! Thought I put enough distance that these guys wouldn't catch up to me before I could loot that chest. Alright, come on, guys. Come on this way. Come on, boys. Thank you. Okay. Now, moving in. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Stone axe, emeralds, buried treasure. Alright, let's go. Maybe buried treasure will be more helpful. Okay. Oh, that wasn't a buried treasure map. That was just a map. Okay, so that was useless. Damn it. Ocean Monument, Savannah up ahead. Surface ruins this way. Or is that just a well? No, I think that's actually surfaced ocean ruins. Interesting. I need something. Like, clearly I have the possibility to pull this off, but I am just not good at navigating the Nether. Okay, that's the sort of place where I can find surface coal. Alright. There we go. Alright. Nope, that's just the coal. It's always really interesting when you try to transition how you play a game. Like, in this case, going from, like, very much completionist, collectionist, you know, casual explorer focus to now I'm actually just trying to speedrun the damn thing. And, you know, it's very, very much a completely different set of skills. And very clearly a set of skills that I really haven't been able to develop yet. But that's okay, you know. Everything has to start somewhere. What is that over there? Like, this right there in the middle almost looks kind of blue. It's kind of a weird look. Alright, let's start with the stone pickaxe this time. We're not going to need a ton of coal, but a little bit for torches and smelting is definitely worth having. Honestly, that should be about all I need. Here we go. This is the important stuff. surface iron. Not a lot of surface iron. That's only 3 pieces, but 3 pieces is a hell of a lot better than what I had been doing. And, of course, there's always the possibility that there might be more on this little platform. Not that I can see. We'll give it a look from the sides, and then we'll go to the other side of the stony beach here. My only real interest is just visible surface iron. Oh. But it's always worth checking out shallow caves as well, simply because of the amount of surface area that they cover. Nope. Okay. No surface iron. No surface iron. How about over here on these stony beaches? Any surface iron? Yes, actually, there was surface iron. Good. Okay. How much surface iron? Okay, that's another 4 pieces, I think. Just a few more, and honestly, I will consider myself satisfied. No, that's just andesite. That's 2 more. That brings me up to 9 iron. Okay, that's 10 iron. Any more surface iron over this way? I'm at 17 coal. If I play optimally, that should more than cover anything I need to do. The problem is I do not have the skills to play optimally. Not even close. Not like this. Nothing in there. I'm happy with the amount that I got, but any extra I can find will inevitably increase my chances of success. Okay, alright, that looks like all of it. So there was a block of gold back at the ruined portal that I didn't mine. That block of gold will give me enough to make sure that the piglins, at least the regular piglins, don't kill me on sight. So that problem's taken care of. The pigling brutes are still going to, just try to kill me. There's not really anything I can do about that. But that also gives me a head start on my gold collection for trading. So I'm actually going to end the stream in like 15 minutes or so. But before I do, I am going to try to get in one more foray into the Nether. I think I do have enough time to do it. It's been a long time since I've played Minecraft with this much scarcity in my items. Because, I mean, if you've watched this whole thing, then you've seen my base. You've seen the industrial level game that I am playing at. I am basically post scarcity. Like, I literally have a giant redstone tunnel bore in the Nether to just dig tunnels and help me find ancient debris. And believe me, the worst thing is when that thing breaks down, as it sometimes does. Because there really isn't a way to fix it once it starts breaking down, since it relies on like a TNT duplicator. You basically just have to deconstruct it and rebuild the whole thing. Ugh, which kind of sucks, but it's not terrible. This is that big coral reef. We should be coming back up on our starting area before too long. You know, if this was my own world, I would... If I wasn't trying to speedrun, I would absolutely go over there and explore that. For, like, mine shafts and stuff. Actually... that would be a good way to find iron. Now that I think about it. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going back into the Nether this episode. Apparently, I'm just going to see if I can find an exposed mine shaft and maybe be lucky enough to get a little bit of loot from like a treasure chest or just some exposed iron veins or something. Oh, there's those armadillos. They're so cute. Just look at them when they roll up into a ball. So damn cute. Okay. Yeah, this would be a lot easier if there was an exposed shaft somewhere, but I'm not seeing one. And I really, really don't want to dig down. Yeah, okay, so that plan's kind of shot. Alright, that's unfortunate, but it's not, like, super unfortunate. Unless this goes deep. Does it go deep anywhere? It does, but not deep enough. And not into any mine shafts that I can see. Okay. That's alright. We'll just skip the night then. So even if I don't want to deal with the Piglin Bastion, I can just dig for gold in the Nether. Like, obviously that would be a much more lengthy and involved process. But it is absolutely within the realms of what can be done. So, either way, I can get the gold that I need. The real question is what can I do with it? I just need to trade with the piglins because I need the ender pearls. Alright, thank you, Nether Portal. We're just going to swim around you. And we're going to head to that ruined portal. Actually, no, I can't do that because I need to smelt my iron in order to get an iron pickaxe in order to mine the gold. Okay. Cool. I did not get the best nether layout, unfortunately. I got lucky with so much on this seed, but that was not one of the things I got lucky with. Okay. I'm actually wondering... I'm just, like, thinking in my head what really is, like, going to be the best method to get stuff. I didn't have an easy view of any nether fortresses from my starting area either. So that's a bit of a pain. But at least this one block is going to be worth 9 gold. So there's that. But what I really need is a pair of boots so that the piglins don't kill me on sight. Well, except for the big nasty ones. I can make an iron sword. I can make a shield. I may just have to brave the nether with only those materials. Even if I die in the nether a few more times... No, because if any time I die in the nether, I'm gonna be losing, like, essential gear. Even if it's just an iron pickaxe. An iron pickaxe is very valuable to me right now. Okay. Do I want to take gold with me right now? I do not. This is going to be another exploratory expedition. So I want to leave most of these things here. I I am curious. If I just up my render distance, will I be able to see any fortresses or anything? No. Crap. Alright, that is actually one of the largest uninterrupted lava seas that I have seen in Minecraft in a long time. That is unfortunate for me. Maybe I can pull something off if I dig this way. Is there any sign of anything remotely useful? No, there is not. Okay. Well, we already know that I'm going to be relying on this portal, so honestly, I may as well just spend the time to dig it out a bit and to make it easier to get down to these areas safely. I think I'm now clearly into the field where these are still time saves to me to invest that time. And every 9 of these nuggets is good for 1 trade with a piglin, which is useful. All right. So let's dig an easier way to get up here. Whoop. Okay. Guy wants to be a jerk. That's fine. Don't mind me, Sir Piglin. I'm just doing my own thing. No need to worry. Yeah. Is there any sign at all? Anything that can suggest that I might be able to find another fortress? Even if I have to, like, platform over to one. Just having one in this direction would be so much more convenient. Not that I can see. Alright, that is unfortunate. Damn. I will come back to this and continue my attempts in this world at a later date. It won't be a year this time. Definitely not. because I really do want to see if I can pull it off. I really want to see if I can, you know, beat the end dragon and just try to beat the game, not even fast, but at least more quickly, you know? I want to know that I would be able to kill the Ender Dragon if, you know, I loaded up a world and made that like my primary mission. It's going to take time though. And yeah, I'm gonna have to keep working on that. But I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for... Well, I mean, there's no one actually here right now, but... For anyone who watches this VOD, and even for anyone who doesn't, just everyone who, over the course of these past few months, has, you know, helped this channel actually start to grow, really helped me start to, you know, achieve something here on YouTube, which was really seeming just increasingly unlikely, to be honest. Thank you so much for that. I'm deeply grateful for it. And, you know, I hope that I get to look back at this in a year and, you know, maybe I'll just try this again in a year, see how it goes, you know? Maybe I will have improved enough that by then I'll actually be able to knock out like a fresh world random seed speedrun in like an hour or something. Probably not, but you know, it's always good to have goals. At the very least, I definitely hope that my main world bases are even more impressive than now. There's still a lot I want to do, and at some point I really do need to actually just sit down and build my damn mansion. But thank you all so much. So starting Friday, I'm going to be playing Shadow of the Erd Tree. So Final Fantasy X will be put on pause for a little bit while I play that. I don't know how much of Shadow of the Erd Tree I'm actually going to record or do videos on. I did some of that for Elden Ring, and then... well, to be honest, it's just because I wasn't able to produce it at that point in time at the level of quality that I had wanted to. But I mean, that was like 2 years ago. You know, I was still figuring out my recording stuff at that time. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And after Shadow of the Erd Tree, it's going to be back to Final Fantasy X, because I really, really want to power through that game in a reasonable length of time. And the next big releases I'm waiting on don't come out until September. So, yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all on the next one.